And this is our younger daughter, Sadie. She's going to be helping me make the actual cupcakes. All right, Sadie, what's the first thing we need to do?
First, preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit.
All right, 325 you said. All right, so while that's preheating, we can make the cupcakes. What's the next thing to do?
Next, line your muffin tin with paper liners.
All right, so we're going to line with the paper liners in a standard size muffin tin, nothing fancy. So we have some pretty spring papers. So we'll do those. All right, you want to go ahead and read the next thing, and then I'll get that started in a second?
Cream the butter and sugar until fluffy.
All right, do you know what it means to cream butter and sugar?
Nope.
That means you want to take the butter and your sugar and mix it with a hand mixer until it's really light and fluffy and it's all mixed together. That's why you want it softened, right? Get all up in there.
Vanilla and buttermilk and mix until smooth.
Okay. Do the eggs first. You want to dump the vanilla in there for me? Just dump it in. All of it. Quickly. Okay, put that in the bowl. There you go. That's not good. Okay, next, the buttermilk. Add that in so we can mix it all up. Pour it quickly. There you go. All right, next.
Add all dry ingredients and mix until smooth, about 2 minutes.
All right, so we've got our flour, we have our baking powder,
and our salt.
And the salt. You want to make sure that when you're mixing, you're scraping down the sides of the bowl so you're getting all of your dry ingredients. You want to incorporate everything in here so that there's nothing left dry on the sides. All right, what's the next step, Sadie?
Fill cupcake liners 1/3 full with batter.
All right. So we have these handy dandy little scoopers in the house that are all different sizes that you can get at any restaurant store or even on Amazon. If you don't have one of these, I would say about a tablespoon worth is what you would want to fill the bottom of the cupcake liners with so that we can put the cinnamon sugar swirl in and then top it with some more batter. So let's do this. I just like using these because it's less messy than using a spoon to spoon it out, and also you get the exact same amount in each cupcake when you use a uniform roller. Plus it goes a lot faster. We're also going to tap the cupcake pan really gently on the counter just so that the bottoms are all filled. All right, what's the next step?
Sprinkle cinnamon sugar and top with more batter.
All right, so So we're going to shake this all up real good. I'm going to use a fork to break up any large clumps of brown sugar so that it will go evenly in here. You can use your fingers, you can use a spoon. It's easier for me just to use my fingers. So you're just going to sprinkle just enough to cover the top of the batter in each one. You don't want to put too much, but just enough so that there's a nice little layer in between the little batter, in between the two sections of batter. So when you bite into it, there's a swirl of cinnamon sugar in it. So what are we going to do after we put the cinnamon sugar in here, Sades?
We will bake it for 15 to 18 minutes.
Perfect. I always err on the side of caution, and I tell this to the kids all the time. When you're cooking or you're baking, you can always add more time to what you're baking, but you can't take it away. So if it's overcooked or dry, you can't take that time away. So I always err on the side of caution and bake at the lesser time, and then if it needs more time, you can always add a couple more minutes to your bake time. So we're going to top each of these cupcakes off with one more scoop of the batter, so about another tablespoon and a half of each one. Don't be worried if it looks like there's too much in here. This batter is very dense, so it's going to kind of keep its shape and not ooze out. Don't worry, it'll fill up the cupcake then. Oh, and our oven is ready, so that is perfect timing. All right, we will see you back in about 15 minutes.